is Adam again. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. I do hope all you had a chipper and blessed day. Today we're going to get into episode number 76 from my TTM series. We do have 2 awesome weeks to get into, so let's go ahead and jump into this first week. That's the stats for this week, and we do have 12 points for Team 80s for the Battle of the Decades. Let's go. Go ahead and start checking these returns out by getting into the 80s returns. So this was a 3 of 3 success for my 80s Bill Berge, coming back on the 4th, free of charge. And bam, we got him on the NFC Eagles All-Pro. And then we got him for the Bengals right there. And then another NFC All-Pro, so he was a multiple All-Pro, so that's pretty cool. Thank you, Mr. Berge. And the next return is going to be Mr. Tom Blanchard, 2-2 success, free of charge on the 9th for the 80s. And bam, love that old throwback Buccaneers uniform. And then we got him for the Saints as well. So another dual team autograph ink right there. Mr. Raymond Claiborne does charge $5 per, back on the 9th for the 80s, 3 of 3 success. And got him on that 87, I believe it is. Yeah, 87. And then I got a couple of other Patriots uniformed Mr. Claiborne. Looked like he was a really good player or solid player for a few years, so that's pretty cool. This next return is going to be Mr. Lynn Dickey, 3 of 3 for the 80s, free of charge. I'd have sent him $5 because, you know, I just thought it'd be cool to get these cards signed, and I thought he was a decently well-known player or whatnot, so I wanted to make sure he signed all 3. So I think I'd sent 5. That's why I put a question mark on that. Not sure if, but he does look like he signs for free as well. So, all right, next return is going to be Mr. John Bunting, 80s, 2 of 2, free of charge, back on the 5th. And boom, we got him on 2 Eagles cards there. Thank you, Mr. Bunting. All right, next return is going to be Mr. Doug Deacon for the 80s, 3 of 3, back on the 7th, free of charge. We got a couple of dupes here. So just a little hidden giveaway inside this chat. If you would like one of these duplicate TTMs that I got today, so in other words, you see the same card twice with ink on it, I'm gonna give one of them away. Let me know which one of the dupes was your favorite duplicate down in the comments, and we'll sit there and pick a winner on a future video. Probably one of my TTM videos to make it kind of simple and easy, but 3 of 3 success for the 80s. And for my Braves, Frank LaCourt, 12-7, free of charge. And let's see what we got. So we got him on the Fleer there, and 2 of his Topps rookie cards right there. So another duplicate. Potential winner chicken dinner there. The next return is $5 per, back on the 7th for the 80s, Mr. Bruce Burney. And bam, we got up to 2 on the Fleer. The next return is going to be for the 80s, 3 of 3, back on the 9th, free of charge, Mr. Jim Beattie. Looks like we got him on the 81 Topps, the 83 Fleer, and then the 79 O-Peachy. Let's go. All right, and the next one is going to be Dwight Bernard, free of charge, back on the 4th for the 80s, 3 of 3. And boom, we got him on the 83 Fleer and a couple of 83 Donruss. All right, the next return is going to be Mr. Henry Cotto for the 80s, $5 per. I think now, it did look like he would previously sign 3 for 10, so that's what I did, but evidently he only signed 2, so I'm guessing maybe he's $5 per now. And unfortunately, the upper deck did not get signed, but these next 2 beauties did. Got him on the 90 Topps and the 88 score. Both of those look really nice with ink on it, so thank you, thank you. Next return should be a Hall of Famer, but not, for the decade of the 80s. I did already have this 86 Topps signed for my set, though, so no biggie. I wanted to get an 80s card out right quick, so I grabbed this in case I didn't have it. And after I looked at my stats, I did. But once again, it'd be really cool, and it'd be a nice potential card to trade or, you know, move on for another one that I would like to try to get the set completed later down the road. All right, the next one to turn is going to be Stu Barber, 12-5, 301 success. So he signed 2 of my index cards for me. That's sweet. I love this vintage Buffalo Bills cards right there. That's a cool picture, cool card to get some ink on. And he was gracious enough to give me 2 index cards if I can separate them with some ink on it as well. So thank you, sir. Next one is going to be the first Hall of Famer for this week, and we did have 3 Hall of Famers for this week. For the Team 80s, Hall of Famer Burt Blyleven, $20 per. 1-on-1 success back on the 7th. And of course, you know Mr. Blyleven, he always sends his wonderful sticky note saying thank you. And then he included happy holidays on this one. So let's go. And got him on that beautiful 81 tops. I think I'm going to start trying to complete the player run of the base tops cards of Mr. Blyleven now. So just figured he'd be another easy chase or whatnot, because he's always very gracious with his autographs and turns them back quickly like Bill Mazeroski does. So 2 of 2, Hall of Famer Rod Langway, free of charge, 12.5. This is a hockey return, so let's go hockey. Shout out to my hockey brothers, Canadian Card Breakers, Sticks G, Shaw Racing Collects, so many others, but Frank's Cards and Collectibles, just some of my hockey buddies out there. So anyways, we got them 2 for the Capitals right here. And Hall of Famer, Rod Langway. So let's go. Bam, those look cool with autograph ink on it. And last but not least, the Moose. 2 for 2 success. Hall of Famer rookie card, $10 per, 12.5 return. And for the Baltimore Orioles, shout out to Autographs 2000. Big Baltimore fan and big TTM'er. So let's go. Got him 2 for the Moose and the Orioles collection there. All right, on to week number 2. There are the stats for that. Let you sit there and pause and take a look at that for you. Did get 8 more for the 80, so we got a total of 20 for the Battle of the Decades on this video. Free of charge, Frank Duffy, 12.12. And bam, got him on the 76 and 77 there. And then moving on to this one here, we got a 2 of 2 success, free of charge, back on the 15th from Mr. Tom Pocat. Bam, there we go. Now it looks like we're to the Team 80s. Rick Dannemere, back on the 11th, free of charge, 80s, 3 of 3. And boom, we got 3 more. Starting off with some more dupes for this episode, for this week as well on this episode. Another 80s, Danny Dawn, TTM legend, 3 of 3 success. Got him on the 81 tops, 90 score, and the 83 Donruss. I love his autograph. It's always just so nice and clean. Put that back there for now for one of the potentials for autograph of the episode. All right, next return is going to be Steve Sachs for the 80s. 101, $5 per. Got him on his rookie card here for the Topps Traded. As far as one of my favorite players to watch playing, since those are typically a couple of my questions, I'm going to put him back. I loved watching Steve Sachs play. I kind of liked the Dodgers a little bit growing up as well, because my dad loved Steve Garvey or whatnot. So Steve Cox, free of charge for the 80s, and also for my Razorbacks PC, back on the 11th, 2 of 2. The great punter extraordinaire, Steve Cox. Bam, he's got a nice autograph too. That's pretty nice too. Since he's a Razorback and for the 80s, I'm gonna bump that up to my favorite autograph of the episode right now. All right, next 80s, 3 of 3. Back on the 11th as well, free of charge. Brennan. I must have put those 2 N's together and made it look like an M, but Brian Brennan. And bam, another dupe. That BB looks pretty clean, and then the 86 got a very unique autograph. Oops. Joe Danello for the 80s, 6 of 2, free of charge, 12.14. So he gave me a lot of ink. And check out all that awesome ink on the actual football cards there. He wrote me a really sweet note right here. I love when they write you a personal note back. That is just so cool. And then he signed, I think, 3 index cards for me. Yes, 1, 2, and 3. Thank you, Mr. Joe. That was so awesome of you to do. All right, so for another favorite autograph and maybe favorite player to watch growing up, the Hall of Famer, Mr. Harry Carson. Yeah, Harry Carson, 3 of 2, $5 per for donation. And I got him back on that card right there. Looks like he's just got done warming up or practicing. Looked like he's about to get up because you don't see the helmet anywhere. So I don't think it was like after a play. I think he was out there doing his stretching before pregame or something like that on those pictures. Can't tell. We got a nice clean autograph and Hall of Fame inscription on that. And then he sent me another one of his custom cards thanking me for the donation and that. So to me, that makes that possibly one of my favorite autographs and our player to watch, because that dude with Mr. Lawrence playing on that defense was a fun defense to watch play. Another Hall of Famer, Mr. Russ Grimm for the Hogs. 80s Hall of Famer, 2 of 2, free of charge. Back on the 12th. And bam, got a couple of dupes here. This is a Hall of Famer, so I am going to exclude this from the giveaway. So just keep that in mind on when I sit there saying picking dupes. But any of the other ones that you sit there and seen that's not top loaded will be eligible for that. I'm going to probably keep a couple of these duplicate Hall of Fame cards to sit there and see if I can't maybe chase something else that I don't have yet in my collection first, and then maybe do a giveaway or two on something pretty big or whatnot, like a quote special episode, you know, a milestone giveaway or something like that. So Mr. Richard Petty, Hall of Famer, 2 per, 2 of 2 success, free of charge. Mr. Richard Petty, one of the greatest racers of all time, and his nice, beautiful silver ink right there. Those are clean. Sit there and got the whole pack of these and got them. These were the last 2 I needed to complete that package. Shout out to Brandon Jansen and his awesomeness to do a giveaway, and I won that pack and sent them all out and got ink back on them now. Mr. Ryan Sandberg, $10 per, 12/15, 101, 1 per only, and he is of course a Hall of Famer. And boom, once again another strong candidate for favorite autograph and possibly favorite player to watch. All right, looks like last but not least, it's going to be Mr. Jim Palmer, Hall of Famer, 101, 12 of 12, $10 per. Now, I did mention earlier that Steve Garvey was one of my dad's favorite players to watch play, but this was the other guy that was my dad's favorite. Just how great these 2 guys were, you know, how personable, you know, how just, you know, all-American they looked and whatnot, you know, just like ordinary people out there on the field playing extraordinary, though. So I think that's maybe one of the reasons why my dad liked these 2 guys. Of course, this is Jim Palmer on the Allen and Ginter, you know, card. These always look really nice with autographs. So to answer my questions, which is my favorite autograph and which are my favorite players to watch play, this is just a smidge before my time, so I didn't get to watch him pitch a whole bunch, a little bit. But since it's my dad's favorite player, I'm going to utilize this as my favorite autograph for the episode because it just looks so nice on that. As far as favorite players, I'm going to sit there and utilize these 2 as a tie, Mr. Harry Carson and Ryan Sandberg. But let me know what you sit there and think in the chats, and also to enter into that special little thing I talked about earlier. Please pay attention and let me know what your favorite card of that was as well. But please take care, stay chipper, and have a blessed day, people. Bye now.